Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks going up against the Bulls in Chicago. Looking at the Bulls, they dropped the first matchup against this squad. They'll try to even the series in tonight's game. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all love the Shaq.
In real life, everybody loves Shaq.
I think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Unqualified, that's what Shaq stands for. But anyway, let me finish, Ernie.
You are
let me
quick
finish.
to say that.
I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the team. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot. Rick Fox was a hustler to go out and play. Big
one of my favorites
Bob
too. So he's
me
won
so
both
many
of our
times.
favorites.
Big Shot Bob saved me so many times. I would probably only have one without Big Shot Bob. And Nick Van Exel, even though me and Nick didn't win together.
Well,
we had a great
obviously
time.
he said Big Shot. Hakeem, Sam Cassell, Robert Horry, Vernon Maxwell. But one of my favorite of all time.
Oh, yeah.
Chucky Brown. Oh, yeah. My favorite teammate is Chucky Brown of all time. No, but Otis was cool. But Chucky Brown was my favorite teammate
Guess who
of
I
all
would
time.
say my favorite teammates are?
Who's that?
Who?
Who's that?
So far, Clark, shots be falling. That's for sure. They're scoring with a tremendous amount of confidence.
He's on the board for 3.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
And that one's good. Simply by Gasol. Shoots from 12. Livingston, that's good. Find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going.
And offensively, he has been a liability more than he's helped this quarter.
Livingston dishes to Freak. In the corner, Gibson with it. Here's Mirotic. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
No jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
And they were falling big time. From the top to the bottom of that roster. If the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
And that one's good. Freak.
But his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see. They're relying on their three-point.
He shoots, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. Taj Gibson again. Gibson's got it for the game. Here is Livingston. Brooks covering. Puts up a 3. Tries again. Knocked loose. Gibson. Persistence pays off as they finally time with the start of the 4th quarter.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose.
A tremendous night of shooting the basketball for him tonight. He was nearly 60% from the field. Ernie, 60. That's Shaq-like numbers. Oh.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
This is 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA. We're joined by the legends, Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Moments away, it'll be the Chicago Bulls going up against the Boston Celtics. Well, for Boston, they'd like to play well to start this season series. They haven't forgotten how this team knocked them out in the first round last season. One of the fun players to watch tonight, Isaiah Thomas. He was the last player selected from his draft class of 2011. But Shaq, I bet GMs want a redo on that one, man. He can just dominate.
You know, he's not
games
really
offensive.
tall.
Not even.
He's 6-something, not above 6'4", but this guy's fearless. You know, his speed and quickness of the release of the shot. He can get a shot anytime.
If he's more than 5'11",
what I really like about him, he's gritty. He'll
I'd
fight
be surprised. But when he gets in the zone, he's one of the most difficult players to handle. He could take over a game, Ernie. His quickness, his speed, just all-around offensive prowess.
Is he anything like
he's
the other Isaiah
different.
Thomas?
The original, the OG Isaiah Thomas was very.
We're live, the home of the Chicago Bulls, the United Center. It's on the road tomorrow as the Bulls wrap up this home stretch. A great start to the season for them, notching 3 wins to tip it off.
And for Chicago, they're in good shape in the standings with the postseason controlling that defensive backboard.
Freak dishes to Rose. And count it, 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. And Gibson kicks to Freak. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
You know, obviously, he knows how to finish with some flair.
Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded.
Flush that thing down, young fella.
That is a fierce two-hander.
Max.
8-night shooting. He dishes it to Noah. That one goes. Count it. There with Tony Snell. Then there's Noah. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. And a wide open look for Freak. And it's good, assisting on the play with Livingston. 13. Here's Snell. Here's Freak. And he drops it in from the low post. To the inside. Here's Freak. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
All right. You got to know who you got? All right.
And so he makes both from the line. Clark, a dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
I don't think they have anything but positives to take away from this win.
And Powell, what's the mentality that you bring into a game to allow you to be at your most effective rhythm?
Oh, I just got to come out really aggressive, just trying to pound the boards, just forget about the shots that I can miss, or if I don't get a certain amount of touches, I just got to be aggressive and I got to get in the paint. So that's how I'm most effective, and that's what gets me going too.
Well, you certainly got into a great rhythm, Powell. Thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Doris, thank you as always. And that.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Derrick Rose. He simply had a dominant third quarter, and it quickly became apparent he wanted to exert his control over the tempo of the game.
He had a sensational night shooting the ball, over 60%.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.